Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he!
SpongeBob!
Welcome, minions, to SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, the remake of the, first generation, It's a remake of a game called SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And, I used to own this game. In fact, I still own this game for the GameCube. That's when I played this original version, and they made a new one, and I was just so happy that it came out that I had to show you guys it no matter what, because SpongeBob is a cartoon that I grew up when I was young, and this game came out when I was young, so I like it probably mostly for nostalgic reasons, but what are you gonna do, right? Do whatever that makes you happy, as long as it's not, hurting others. So I tried a little bit off screen just to get used to the controls. We're gonna make a new game. I do have to say before I press A, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna try to, since I already know how to play the game and I already kind of know the story, and I'm mostly doing it to show you guys the game. I am gonna try to see if I can find some glitches or some exploits, because I love the speedrunning community of this game, and that's what kind of got me back into the game also. And I'll say more after this cutscene.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait! But I'm your master! I made you! No! Oh, my good China!
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with!
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did!
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure! Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry, so I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell, then I said the magic wishing word and shook it, and in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs!
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning,
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Whoa! Gary, did you do that?
So that's basically the story.
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
Alright, so yeah. The story, Plankton makes some robots to steal the formula, it goes wrong. Now it's up to the trio to, well, it's up to Spongebob to, you know, save the day. So, like I said, I'm just gonna play around.
I'd make myself a snack, but there's no time!
Oh, they kept that audio in the game, which is really nice. I love that audio. So, let's see. So we have 50 shines, but let's go talk to this thing over here real quick.
A note from Mr. Krabs!
I
And it
didn't.
even smells sweaty, just like him.
I don't know how it could smell, but anyways, I want to see if they got the original actor or they, you know, kept the other one.
Ahoy there, Spongebob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
So it seems like they kept the person who voices Mr. Krabs didn't voice Mr. Krabs in the original, so they had hired a new one, and so now they have the old one from the original game, basically.
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
So cool. So they, in a way, I kind of like the the one from the original, because it just like makes it more of a remake if they, you know, keep it similar but not change too much of it. So what I'm doing is I'm collecting shiny objects to unlock different areas of the game. Oh, look at and I love these pictures. All these pictures are from somewhat newer episodes of the show, and when I mean newer episodes, is I mean episodes that are not like season 1 to 3 or whatever, because that's what this game originally came out. Was that between seasons 1 and 3, I think. So they have like ones from newer seasons. The one thing that I didn't like is this, but you know what? This is still pretty funny. So this is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear. SpongeBob will lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit by a robot or touches dangerous objects or surfaces. Like this. So you see how I got hit by a safe? I think it was a anvil on the original, but I could be wrong. Once SpongeBob has lost all of his underwear, he must start that area back over again. SpongeBob might get underwear if he lost by collecting additional pairs along the way. And the 3 of them underwear, I'll probably explain it once we get the golden underwear. Yeah, what's nice is you can press this button
like a
to
spring
see the hood. So this is his attic. Nothing too fancy here. I know when I messed around with it earlier, you could see all these blocks up, and you could see the spring, which is, you shouldn't be able to see that on the original. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to
pushing
the
a simple
controls.
button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Yeah, that button reveals all these stone stuff.
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Oh, really SpongeBob. So when I was playing it, I wanted to see if I could get to that spring. In order to get the spring, is you have to, you know, you have to slam. Give me a second. I'm still gonna use the controls. because they're not like the GameCube controls, so it's kind of confusing to me. But you can get on top of here and go on this flying tiki and jump on this, but it's kind of hard to stay on it since the roof isn't tall enough, so SpongeBob bounces. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to see if I can find some funny glitches or whatever. I doubt that I'll be able to find anything too great, but you never know, right?
I love opening presents.
So you say like, what's so great about this area? I'm like, well, there's something you can do here. If you press all the if you only need these buttons to press that one and this one to drop down this beach ball. So you can climb up here to reach this button, but I keep pressing the wrong buttons because I'm too used to using a GameCube controller for this game. There we go. See, there's a sock up there, and you're like, what's a sock? I'm like, well, you'll find out later when we get to the main hub. They even made that button a lot higher. You can actually reach that in the original without the ball. I probably will be 100% in the game, but one thing that I didn't understand, I mean, I could be wrong. There used to be another platform here, so you could go either way to get the sock, but I guess they didn't put that back in.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Like I said, I could be wrong with some things. Oh yeah, we can also watch the television.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror!
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big trouble!
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
I don't know if they kept all the dialogue, but it seems to be remembering. So we play 50 shines to open this door to this closet. And this is a golden spectre. Golden spectres are needed to unlock new areas of Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob will need to collect many golden spectres in order to find and defeat the sources of the rampaging robots. There we go. I got an achievement, time for a tutorial. Interesting. Don't know exactly what that does. And then we can leave SpongeBob's house. I didn't bother showing all the signs because most of them are just stuff that I'll probably explain.
Your own neighborhood.
This game looks absolutely amazing.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
You've got a deal.
So what I think is interesting about this game is that the dialogue was a little weird in the original, where it would just they would have a whole new thing, like they would have a whole new text box to just say like 1 or 2 words. So yeah.
Pretty. Can't take it.
So here's Mr. Krabs. Let's see what he wants.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return.
What I like
I've got a
is
few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
what I like is that like when I watched SpongeBob first time, sometimes they would use like words that you didn't know, like gullible, but then when you replay it, you like know all the words already, and so now you understand the joke. So one thing I noticed is that they added all the different tikis in the main hub. I think that's an alright change. It's a little different. I'll explain the tikis as I go along. Oops. Or no, those things are not gonna spawn. Come on. Bam.
Hey, SpongeBob!
Oh, Bubble Buddy.
I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble Buddy.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
So that's a reference to like the older seasons.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves.
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you.
Nope, I cut it off. Oh well. Basically, the wooden tikis are just wood, so you can just like attack them regularly. But the flying tikis fly, so you can just mash them with the Y button on the Switch controller. Yeah, they extended this, which is interesting. There's no jellyfish. Well, besides the jellyfish over here, but there used to be jellyfish in the hub world. That's interesting. Let's see what Patrick wants.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
What sock?
Yeah, no, where is it? It's supposed to be a sock, though.
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
It makes sense to me.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots
Look at
came
this.
through here and stole my whole sock collection.
The sock is
I
just
could use some help
hitting the
getting them
camera
back.
over and over again.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Whoa. That was weird.
Okay then, for every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
Spatula.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Hey, you! Patrick needs
Yeah,
to
so
do
that's the
laundry.
gimmick with Patrick, is that every 10 socks, which is 100 of socks, in the game is it 100? No, it's 80 socks in the game. I can check real quick. I know the menu looks amazing. I like what they did with the menu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it's 80 socks in total. That's also necessary to beat the game. Whoa, that was kind of weird. And same thing with Mr. Krabs. He sells you golden spatulas from shiny objects.
I love opening presents.
So this allows us to get into Squidward's house, but I'm not going to do that real quick. I'm going to go into Patrick's rock.
Living under a rock. Now that's the life.
I don't know if he says that originally, but I like it either way. So in Patrick's rock, there's not much to do besides some shiny objects, but if you break the couch, you get a sock.
Another find for Patrick.
I know it's kind of weird, but hey, he said they were lost, so with us they're found. Oh yeah, everything respawns when you reload the level. That's cool. I'm thinking to press B, which B is usually on the bottom to swing, but I keep hitting this button, which is B. Let's go to Squid's Tiki.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning, and now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Ha ha! Move to another town. I cracked me up. But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
Huh? Squidward have a lamp? He doesn't have a lamp. Where's this lamp? I don't see a lamp. Is that a reference to the people who
I
made
didn't
it?
know Squidward had a lamp. It's
Who
shiny.
made this game? So as you can see, Squidward says to jump around. So if you jump around a bunch of times...
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out.
Don't touch me.
He gives you a golden spatula. But there's also something, that's another secret in here. If you break everything in here, including the Squidward head. Oh, what? Wait, what? I thought you also had to hit this thing. Did they remove that from the game? Oh no, they put it back in it, but Squidward doesn't say hey.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
I thought you had to hit everything, including the thing. Maybe it's different on this one. Okay, well that's everything we can do at the moment, which is basically 4 socks out of 8, and you get, oh yeah, there's also another golden spatula we can get, which is with these buttons. Yeah. Okay. So if you activate these platforms, we can get on top of SpongeBob's pineapple. If I can press the right buttons. I don't think we're gonna have enough time. You know what? It's okay if we don't have enough time because I'm gonna check something out.
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great.
Yeah, the gold
I feel
underwear
like
gives
a new
us.
sponge.
The golden piece of underwear gives us a free life, which is nice. So let's see if I can jump to it. Oh, you can't. You can still jump to this, and you can jump onto the pineapple. I wonder if we can get on the tiki head. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can get on the tiki head real quick. If not, I'm just gonna cut it. Oh, this thing slides off of it? I don't think the squirrel was here on the original. Which is interesting. Yeah, I don't think you can jump on the nose on this one. That's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna be just messing with things. Yeah, the Thunder Tiki hurts us, but that's okay. We're gonna be going to a new area on the next episode. See you guys then, minions.